Hey YouTube, we're back with more Fire Red. I was not wanting to wait to stream, so I'm streaming and recording it the day after, or the day after the last episode. So it's only been a day. I was just talking about, we'll jump into it a little bit. I was just talking about how we off stream went around. I flew around and caught a lot of the Pokemon we were missing, and now we're up to 43 owned Pokemon now. So I did a lot off stream, so we got those, but we got our Caterpie, we got our Weedle, we got our Pidgeys, Rattata, Eradicate. Spearow I think I caught twice, because I traded one for Farfetch'd. We got Ikens. We didn't get Pikachu. I didn't spend a lot of time on the rare ones, so Pikachu and Vermilion Forest is kind of a rare, so I didn't do that one. Nidoran, male, female. We already got the Clefable. I got an extra Jigglypuff on accident. We got the Zubat. We got the Oddish. Paras already had. We already had the Diglett, Dugtrio. We got the Meowth. Mankey I already had. Growlithe. I'm pretty sure I already... No, I got the Growlithe. Abra. These guys we already had, of course. Farfetch'd, Duo. These guys we already had. The Drowsy I got. Voltorb I got. We're gonna be able to get him Execute and Executor. I mean Execute we'll get. I didn't get Cubone. I could have waited to get Cubone, but I didn't. Yeah, Mr. Mime I got with the trade. I picked up the Eevee. So they're Eevee in the back section, and then I evolved it into Jolteon, just to increase the numbers more. I guess to show that quick, if you don't know where Eevee's at, and I'm kind of upset by this. You get Eevee at level 25, and I was looking at the move learns, and so here's where you get Eevee. You go in the back here, and you go up these stairs. This is the same building where you can get the tea, the hot tea to give to the guards on the first floor, but you're in the back of it, and Eevee's right here on the table. So we grabbed Eevee. But the weird thing is, yeah, Eevee comes at level 25. And so I think you miss the first elemental move that it can learn. Because with Eevee, the trick is you want to evolve Eevee as soon as you can, usually. Because unlike other evolutions, especially the stone ones, usually with the stone evolutions, they kind of stop learning moves. Or they learn like one extra move later and they don't learn any other moves. Eevees, they learn moves based on what they evolve into. So for Jolteon, you want it to learn, electric attacks, right? But, oh yeah, this is my sorting box, because guess what I've decided to do, guys? This is my sorting box, because you might have saw it for a second. I've decided to make a living dex, which means my plan is for this copy of Fire Red is I'm gonna have a living dex. That means I'm gonna have all 150 plus Pokemon, plus I know there's gonna be the Johto later on the end game, but we're gonna have the starters, all 3 versions of the starters, and then all 3 versions of the Caterpie line. So one will stay Caterpie, one will stay Metapod, and one will stay Butterfree. And we're gonna do that for all of them. And I stayed up so late that I've already preset what we have in the correct number orders they are, and I named the boxes their number orders. So this is their dex number. So it's 31 to 60, 61 to 90, 91 to 120, 121 to 150, and then I put 151 to 180. I don't know if we can get Mew legitly here. But here's Jolteon. So it's we got Eevee at level 25. We evolved it into Jolteon at 25. Turns electricity and HP. That's awesome ability. Hey, Draco, welcome in. Let me get you a shout out too. Thank you for coming in with the 69 gym badges too. Yeah, it was a lot of extra work, but I already put them all in the order, and I just looked up online. They have a list of, they have the list, so you can do it really easy. But here's the problem: is Jolteon knows Helping Hand, Sand Attack, Growl, and Quick Attack. Not a bad starting one, because Quick Attack replaces Tackle, so not a big deal. But if we go to Jolteon's move list, so let's go to Jolteon. Jolteon is supposed to learn Thunder Shock at level 16, so it's lost Thunder Shock, and then it doesn't learn an electric move on its own until Thunder at 52. It does learn Thunder Wave, but it doesn't learn an attacking Thunder move until 52. So right now, because we got Eevee so late at level 25, we missed out on Thundershock. And it's only a 40 base power attack, but with Stab, it's 60. It has 60 electric attack, we've lost. So then you kind of have to either teach a Thunder Wave, which we've already used, or Thunderbolt, which is going to cost 4k at the game corner, which it translates to what, 400? No, wait, every 100,000 is 500, so that equates to 800,000 Poké Dollars to learn one Thunder move, Thunderbolt. So that kind of bums me out. So what I'm doing is on my other copy of Leaf Green, I'm going to start breeding EVs on that one, and they come out at level 5. Which is not bad. Then that way you can level them up right away when they're evolved. The hard one's going to be, of course, you can unlock, I think you can unlock Umbreon and Espeon after you beat the Elite Four, but they're a pain because you got to get their, happiness up. Well, naturally gets found at 25. No, when you get Eevee, it's a gift one in this one. You can't catch Eevee in the wild. When you get Eevee as a gift Pokemon, it's at 25. So for all Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon, because you get them at 25 and you can evolve them with the stones, you miss out on their elemental attack. Flareon misses out on Ember, Vaporeon misses out on Water Gun, and Jolteon will miss out on Thundershock. So you can't get those unless you do the post game and you relearn them. Which also relearning is a pain because I found out you need 2 small mushrooms and a large mushroom or a big mushroom, and those are a pain to find. So don't. If you're playing Fire Red and Leaf Green, do not sell your mushrooms. Hold on to those for post game. All right. But anyways, we got our Pokedex. We got our Living Dex. We got our Living Dex set up in the box here. So we have the whole Living Dex set up. So when we catch Pokemon, I can like later on, I can put them in the correct, Dex entry here basically. But they're all ready. So we can also see where we're missing the most Pokemon from, where we have the most. And ones I have, like I caught duplicates of others. I will have to catch other duplicates because like the version exclusives, like Growlithe, I want to trade to Leaf Green, so I do want to catch an extra Growlithe. And some other stuff like that too. But yeah, like extra Ekans, because that's going to be a version exclusive. One's going to become Arbok. If we do end up catching Arbok later, then we can do it. So yeah, you can get them through Paris and Parasect. Yes. And the downside though is, here's the downside, is on my one game I ended up getting rid of the TM Thief, and I used it on someone and then got rid of it. And I deleted it, and I didn't realize that Thief is the best way to get the mushrooms until after the fact. I didn't know that. So if you have the TM Thief, hold on to that, or if you teach it to a Pokemon, do not delete it, because that will be instrumental in you getting tiny mushrooms. Because without Thief, you have to essentially catch them. I mean, maybe Switch might work too. I don't know if you need an item for Switch to work, but you might be able to use Switch, and I think Mr. Mime can do that. Yeah. So yeah, if you don't have Thief, you have to just catch Paris and Parasect. And the problem with that though is I heard the chance of getting a big mushroom is like 5%. So being able to use Thief and run away is the fastest option. So don't get rid of Thief like I did in my other playthrough, because I'm screwed. I think you can unlock a Johto Pokemon later that can naturally learn Thief, so there is a way around it later. But it's, yeah, for farming, yeah, but catching a bunch. So now I was able to go back and get the item finder, I think, right? Or did I wait to get it? No, I got the item finder because we got enough Pokemon. We'll put it right here. So now that we have the item finder, did I already get the leftovers? Or was I waiting for a stream? Let me see. Yeah, Emmy checked her email and was able to come in. Gen Z didn't get, Generation Zoomers, not Gen Z. Generation Zoomers did not get first, so that sucks. Yeah, right here. So now you go to where Snorlax was, use the item finder, and there's a buried underfoot, and we got leftovers. Put leftovers in the item packet. Now we can then go to... We can go to Vermilion City and do the same thing and get... Yeah, we got the... Yeah, did you see the Snorlax catch? I got the first Snorlax on the first try, and then the second Snorlax 5 to 6 tries, which was crazy. I don't think I've ever caught Snorlax on a first try, so that was really fun. So I will say that. Dodging grass. So now we can go to the other Snorlax that was... here, I think? Nope, not Pokemon. And we can use the item finder to... No, no worries, man. You do what you gotta do, Draco. Shaking wildly. There's item better. And I streamed early like I'm streaming early today, too. Okay, so now we got double leftovers, which is awesome. Double leftovers. And we only got 4 badges, which is crazy. So here's a tiny mushroom, for instance. We're not going to sell that. So we're going to give the leftovers to Snorlax for sure. And I think I'm going to give the other one to Charizard because he has Dig and Fly. So that's essentially double healing on that. Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm out of it half the time, and I'm out of it just because of life in general. So there's some days that I will just sleep in the whole day and not, like, talk to anybody. So no worries, man. If you're not feeling well, I'm a big advocate on doing nothing. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. If you don't feel like getting out of bed, stay in bed. Who gives a shit? We're adults now. Is that healthy for your mental health? I don't know, but, you know, if you're feeling a certain way, if you're not feeling up to it, you know, rest. If you're not feeling up to the next day, rest. Now, if it becomes like a week, maybe that's not good. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Don't quote me. If you're sick, though, stay in bed, I guess, and hydrate. All right, now we're ready to... Let me see if there's anybody here. 40 species, yes. We get the amulet coin, which is awesome. Okay, so now that we have 40, we have the amulet coin. A coin. I don't know why I said it like that. We can go back and get the Everstone, but I don't give a shit about the Everstone. You just hit B. I don't know why you need the Everstone. So now, this will double our money. Let's level up Golem. So I'm gonna give it to Golem for now. Amulet coin is amazing. When you do the Verse Seeker, you can make a lot of money fast, especially if you find rich women to fight. So, yeah, 50's XP share, which we're pretty close to, and we're gonna get that when we do the Safari Zone easy, because we're at like 43 right now. So, and you don't run into that scientist until you get to the Safari Zone, anyways. So we're gonna start with Golem. Golem should be good to fight all these poison, and he has Brick Break in case any of them are normal type, which I don't think any of them are. So today's episode, we're gonna fight all the bikers here on the biking road. They get to have motorcycles and we just have a bike. And then we're going to go, oh, that was not a good roll. And then we're probably gonna do Safari Zone for a bit, but I think the first run through of Safari Zone, I'm going to, yeah, Coughing has Levitate. I think the first run of Safari Zone, we're not gonna try to catch stuff. We're just going to go through and grab as many items as we can. Get the gold teeth, get Surf, and then I'll try catch a bunch of Pokemon off stream or off YouTube at least. All right, here we got the Coughing. Psychic would be best for Coughing. Let's see what a normal type Secret Power will do. Crit hit, that's not that good then. I wonder if Rock Throw will do better because we do have Stab on Rock Throw. Rock Throw might be better. Because Secret's only 70, Rock Throw would be 75, so a little better, I guess. Only 5 points better, so... Secret Power might be better just for the accuracy, so... But yeah, Coughing's cool that Coughing has Levitate. So that means Coughing and Wheezing's only weakness is Psychic type, right? That's pretty good. I kind of want to do a playthrough of Wheezing, Coughing and Wheezing. You don't get them until way late in the game, though. So... That's pretty... Magnitude 5, come on, dude. He's gonna Karate Chop me and kill me. Okay. Magnitude 6 or 7 should take it out. 7, probably. 8, there we go, we got it. We got it, probably. So that means having a Magnitude 9 probably wouldn't take this guy out. So, of course, either Gengar or Alakazam would be best for all of these, because they would be able to take out Fighting and Poison really easily, but... We do want to level up our boy Golem here. Seismic Toss is smart, since I'm all defensive. It's what, Cinnaball? Cinnaball? Cinnabar? Yeah, Coughing's in Cinnabar, yeah, so... I mean, you can get to Cinnabar Island before you fight the 6th, 7th, or 8th gym, so technically you can get it after the 5th, because I think Koga's who allows you to surf. So we can get Coughing before a little past the halfway point. But since it's on the 7th gen island, it feels so late in the game, you know, to get coffee. Which makes sense because Team Rocket uses coffee and Grimer a lot, and you don't get that until closer to the end game. So it's like you're finding all these poison Pokemon that you can't catch and use. But yeah. Yeah, you could do Sabrina before Koga. You could do, yeah, you could even do, fuck, what's his name? Fire guy. Ow, that hurt. What did he use, low kick? I missed it. Or did he use Revenge? Because Revenge 120? I can't believe I survived that. If he used Revenge, and it's super effective against me, how did I live that? The defense on Golem must be crazy. I missed that. You can take on Blaine before Koga and Sabrina. Wait, no, you can't. You can take on Blaine before Sabrina, but you need Koga to do Surf. So yeah, those two you can swap, and then you can swap Sabrina and Blaine as well. I should put the tiny mushroom in my PC, probably. Probably. Alright, let's fight. We're gonna fight all these guys. Yeah, you need Koga to get Blaine for Surf, yeah, but then you can fight Blaine before Sabrina. Which, in Gen 1 was probably a good idea. Oh wait, why am I running? Gen 1 is probably a good idea because Psychic Pokemon were busted in Gen 1, so... But yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing YouTube. I think I'm gonna pause YouTube just because we're gonna be fighting bikers a lot, and I'm just gonna be healing in between fights. Get Golem up, and then I'll switch to Alakazam and Gengar, and they're gonna wipe it, maybe Snorlax a little bit. So, BRB YouTube, we'll come back when we get to Fuchsia City, so BRB. It's Fuchsia, right? Or is it? I forget. Be right back. Alright, we're back. We beat all of the bikers. And I'm just gonna double check if there's anything up here for us. I think this is a trade. Golduck. Lickitung. We don't have Golduck yet. That's good to know. That's how we can get Lickitung. It'd be cool to do a playthrough with Lickitung in your party. We're gonna fight there's only 3 bird trainers here, but we're gonna fight him with Golem. It should be an easy one. But yeah, there's a lot of bikers that we fought. And the Golem did struggle, actually, so we ended up switching him around a lot. But we did get a couple levels across the board. Snorlax also got a couple levels. Snorlax was crazy good. Snorlax was taking everyone out. Would put people to sleep. Headbutt would make them flinch for the slower mons. Seismic Toss didn't affect us since we had so much HP. It was really nice. Rock through. We'll go heal up, and then we're gonna go. I think we'll do the Safari Zone right away. Try to grab the items we need. And like I said, I'm gonna run through it quick. If we run into Pokemon we don't have, we'll try and catch them, but we're not gonna like hunt Pokemon there. We're not gonna take our time. Normally, what I do in the Safari Zone is in each area I just stand in a square and just wiggle back and forth so it doesn't count steps, and or fish a lot for Dratini. I think we can get Psyduck as well, so. And Golduck and Psyduck's name should be swapped, and and Golduck should have the Psychic typing. Just saying. I'm just saying, that's how it should be. Golduck should be called Psyduck, and the yellow duck should be called Golduck. I'm just saying. Golem's taking everything out. And this is okay because we got... I think we got Machamp to 33. And Gengar is going to be easy to level up. Plus, Golem right now has the Amulet Coin. So I'm swapping who has the Amulet Coin between Golem, Machamp, or... just those two mostly. Because Alakazam has Thief, which... I'm never going to steal from someone, so I don't know why I have it. But Snorlax has leftovers, and... it's nice. It's nice to have leftovers with that guy. The downside is it makes the fighting a lot slower. Oh, I missed. Finally. It makes the battles so much slower because it has an animation in between. If I turn off battle animations, it go by faster, but... but it is what it is. Taking out all these birds. I'm trying to decide. I think we'll keep Cut on Charizard for a little bit longer, but I eventually will get rid of it. Like, I just don't know what move to put on him. He's kind of a mixed attacker, essentially, because he doesn't really have any other, like, he can learn more fire moves. But, like, when I teach him Fire Blast, just to have a big... When he has Flamethrower, I don't see a reason to teach him Fire Blast, honestly. And Fire Spin just misses, has such a high chance of miss, I don't think it's worth it. That Pharaoh actually was annoying, actually, because we missed Rock Throw so much. Alright, last guy. What do you got? You like my bird call? Kuru. No, I don't. I don't like your bird call. Your bird left you, and you're surprised. What do you got? Dodrio. Nice. Now, this has a high attack. It could probably hurt us. Fry attack? If we get burned, that would suck. Or frozen. Alright, let's do big Brick Break. I mean, Golem came in at half health to fight these guys, and this Dodrio is higher level than us, but... Nice. Also, Machamp wanted to learn Vital Throw, and I skipped it because it's weaker than Brick Break. And we already have Revenge, which is better most of the time. Alright, let's go heal. We have the move deleter here as well. We have some water Pokemon below us. But I think we're going to water trainers and water Pokemon too. We can also get the good rod here. Super Rod is on the other side, which we can get pretty easy too. We just fight a lot more. There's a lot more trainers on the other side. Probably when we go fight those guys on those side, we'll probably take our, well, I'll probably pause YouTube recording for that. Here's what's his face, needs a gold teeth. What does he say? What is he, here, hold on, what does he say without his teeth? Let's see. Hippufu. Pala pop. Apiaho hefkifu. Yes. Ho. Or something, I don't know. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, over here is the good rod. And the fishing guru's older brother. It's I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without it. Tell me, do you like to fish? Yeah, grand. I like your style. I think we could be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. Received a good rod from the fishing guru's brother. Crummy old rod can only catch Magikarp, yes, but with the good rod you can now catch much better Pokemon. I haven't grabbed the old rod because I didn't give a shit. I think we can still catch Magikarp with the good rod, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, let's... Wait. So you can get to all the places without Cut. Cut just makes it faster. But there is some areas on that side that you need Cut for, and that's why we're going to keep it. So sorry, Charizard, that you became kind of a HM slave. Feel bad for you. We can buy Ultra Balls now. I'll get 10 of those. I used up almost all my Great Balls last time. Let's get back to our Great Balls. Our Super Potions we're a little low on. Let's get that. Revives. We don't have a lot. Let's get at least 5 revives. And then we can get at least 10 full heals. That will cover almost everything. It's not as cheap as antidotes, though. I wish we could just buy a bunch of antidotes. Is there anything we want to get rid of? No. I don't know what I want to use the PP up on yet. Alright, now let's go do Safari Zone. Let's go get the Gold Teeth and Surf. Snorlax is our Surfer, just because we don't have very many options. We also have the Zoo here. Kangaskha is going to be a pain to catch. Kangaskha raises its young in a pouch on its belly. Aw. Wait, does this allow you to... Does this put him in the Pokedex as seen? An extremely rare Pokemon that was regenerated from a fossil. I like the water reflection being distorted back and forth. That's kind of cool. Is this a Voltorb or Electrode? What's your guess? Oh, it's a Voltorb because Electrode is white on the top. I'm dumb. Voltorb. Here's a Chansey. Catching one is all up to chance. And this is Slowpoke. Friendly and very slow moving. I think that's everything, right? Oh, there's a Lapras here. We get Lapras as a gift later, though. Wait, we don't. There's no sign for it? Oh, maybe it's the signs here. AKA the King of the Seas. Or Queen. King or Queen. Okay, let's go Safari Zoning. I think I got Kabutops for this one because I picked Ammonite for. I mean, Kabuto. I picked Ammonite for the other one, I think. I don't remember. 4 zones. Each zone has different kinds of Pokemon, even rare ones. Use the supplied Safari Balls to catch them. You can also throw bait or rocks besides the Safari Balls. So I've heard there's been a lot of back and forth on this. I watched a TikTok guy that said for the really rare Pokemon, it's a good idea to throw 3 baits. It does lower your catch rate, but they won't flee. But I tested it out on one rare Pokemon and it fled after the second bait. So that was maybe BS, or maybe it's only on Chansey or Kangaskhan specifically. But what almost everyone says is because the chance of fleeing is just always there, it's just best to always throw Pokeballs. That's the best way to do it. I don't know. Yeah, but don't throw rocks, because if they run away, you don't have any chance to catch them. So, alright, welcome to Safari Zone. For just 500, you can roam the wide open safari and catch what you like. Would you like to play? Yeah, let's play. So our goal is item collecting in this one. We got 3 30 balls, Safari Balls. And they'll call us when we run out of steps or Safari Balls, whatever comes first. Our steps are listed here. We got 600 steps and we got 30 balls. Well, let's just make sure we're not missing any items over here, because I'm going to collect all items. So we're going to check all. Rhyhorn, that's already a good one. We're just going to throw a ball. That's all we're going to be doing. I'm just throwing some balls. And he runs away. Oh, he's watching. He's shaking nervously. Hopefully I moved my Pokebox to sorting. Okay, we're gonna throw another ball. We're gonna run out of balls before we run out of steps. And he runs. This guy does not want to leave us. We're getting a lot of chances here. I don't know if the chances get worse or if it's like a flip of a coin every time. We're already used 5 Safari Balls on this guy, a Rhyhorn. And my goal is I want to catch 2 Rhyhorns. That's my goal. I want to catch 2 of everything-ish. And any that are version exclusives, I want to catch more. And if they have a 3rd evolution, 3 technically. Because I'm going to make a living dex in this game. Well, this is exciting. This is some high-pack action. This guy, dude, just run. Okay, finally. Okay. No item there. This is where we want to start picking up some items, I think. Go up here. Leaf Stone? Not bad. Well, we can use that. We don't have Surf yet, so... Oh. Running into shit. Sunny Day. I think that item we'll have to come back for. We already have a Doduo. If a Dotrio shows up, which can happen. Oh, we can get it real quick. But that's not the way we want to go, I remember. We want to go this way. Oh, wait. Maybe we do want to go that way. I think we do want to go that way. I lied. I wonder if we'll have enough steps. I'm making a lot of mistakes. We're getting items, though. That's okay. Don't follow this as a playthrough. How many steps we got? We've used most of our steps. And then we want to go down. Execute! I mean, I could try the bait technique here, but... There we go, our first Safari Zone Pokemon. If we run into another Execute, we'll still try to catch it. Especially since we can just evolve it with a Leaf Stone, which we just got too, actually. Oh, see, it was put in the 30-31 box. Damn. Okay, remember that. We'll have to resort those boxes. I suck at this. Alright, which one do we want to go in? This one, I think. And then maybe down? I don't remember. I'll catch you since you're high level. I'll try to. Since it's high level, we can get rid of the lower level one. Because it evolves in one level pretty easily, so, and then it can evolve into Nidoking pretty easily. And max survive. How many steps we got? 200? I think we went the wrong way! Shit, we went the wrong way. I don't think we'll get it. We got a lot of the items though. But we went the wrong way. So I don't think we're gonna get what we need. We need to go that way. But we're getting items at least. I don't have a Nidorine. We'll we'll catch that. And then we can just evolve one of them. Well, it's gonna run now. I don't think we have enough steps to get the gold teeth and surf now. We'll have to do it again. But that eliminates me going for those items, because I always like to get all the items still. Oh, here's another item. Quick Claw! That's a good one. Yeah, we don't have enough steps. Okay, let's try and figure out what we missed up on. The bike makes it harder to control. I think I wanted to go up and then down. I think that's what we messed up on. $19 steps. Yeah, ding dong, we missed it. So we want to go up that way. Okay, let's try again. Nope. But we don't have to go back for any items, and we got Quick Claw, which would be awesome to put Quick Claw on either Golem or Machamp. And probably not Machamp since he has a move that makes him go last. But and this is none of the hidden items either. I have to look up where the hidden items are, of course. Okay, so follow this. This should be the correct path to get what you need. I might catch this Paris just because it's a higher level than the Paris in Mount Moon. I know you can get a Parasect here, but in case we can't, we can evolve this one in 2 levels. Okay, good. So we can evolve this one in 2 levels. When I get back to the Pokebox, I won't waste time. So yeah, this will be the right way to go, guys, if you just follow this path that I'm doing, like exact. But yeah, I won't waste time organizing them. I'll just put them all in the sorting box. That's where I was supposed to be. I gotta remember to always do that. Alright, so this one up here, and then we want to go up. I think that's what we messed up on last. Ah, Venomoth, nice. We don't have a Venonat yet. Let's see how lucky we get. So if we can get, I think we've only caught 1 new one so far. We're at like 44, so if we can catch 6 more new Pokemon, oh my god, we're so unlucky. Safari Zone sucks, dude. But when you realize you just gotta let it out, and you just gotta, like, you can't control it. When you realize you can't control the Safari Zone, it becomes easier to handle. But I remember that, to get Dratini, I remember that it took me like 5 Dratinis, and Dratini only has like a 4% spawn. So you have 4% chance to get a Dratini on a Super Rod, and then it took me like 5 Dratinis before I caught one finally. So what I think I'm gonna do is the game that I have Dratini in, I'm gonna, at the end game you can breed them. I'm gonna breed a bunch of Dratinis and just send them. Jesus Christ. And then I can have a living dex of Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite if I have 3 Dratini. Okay, just fucking get out of here. If you're not gonna play ball, get out of here. Oh, there's another Pokeball we missed too. I think we're going the right way. I'm now not 100% sure. Well, at least we're finding all the items. They do not want to go in the Pokeballs, man. They do not want to go in the Pokeballs. Did I try throwing bait? A bait will lower the catch rate, so... Like, if I could... The only way I can make this better is if I throw a rock. But then they have a higher chance to run away. There we go, we got Nidorino. There we go, now we're at like 45. So our Pokedex is going up there. And then we can make one of them a Nidoking really easily. There's another Pokeball. Still Wing, nice, nice. I'm not going in any of the buildings right now either. I don't know if there's anything valuable in the buildings. Honestly. I just don't have time. Like, why would you go into the rest areas when you have so many steps? Protein. Probably just sell that. Alright, this is the right way, yeah. So you have to go up and around to get to the area. We didn't run into a parasect. What's our steps at? I'm guessing 350? 335. Alright, this is the right one. So we came from the bottom. So here is gold teeth. I don't think there's anything else here. And then we have double team. Good team. And then we have surf. Finally, you're the first person to reach the secret house. Although I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congrats, you have won. Received HMO3 from the attendant. Yes, sir. Pokemon will be able to ferry you across water using it. And this HM isn't disposable, so you can use it over and over again. We're so lucky for winning this fabulous prize. Hold on. I never used Item Finder in here. I doubt there's anything in here. No. Okay. So we got to this area in pretty good record time. There's nothing to catch in this area, though. I want to try to get back, if I can. I want to try and get back to the middle area, if I have enough steps. Because that's the chance where you can get, I think, Chansey or King. How many steps do we have? And then I'll show you the wiggle trick. Oh, wrong way. I don't think we have enough steps to make it back. I think we have a chance to get a Scyther in this area, so we could try to fish for a Scyther for a bit. Oh, let's go down. I think that's where we want to go. Chansey! Holy crap! Okay. Did I try the bait method? Did I try the bait method on the Chansey? Let me try it. Let's try it. This is from TikTok. It fled. Now, the TikTok did say that there's always a chance for it to flee on the first bait. So, but it fled first try. This is why you just throw the balls, man. We're gonna clip that. First Chansey ran away right away. Okay, I think this is where I wanted to be. So we're gonna do this. This is the trick right there. You just wiggle back and forth in the grass. We're gonna catch another execute. That way that'll be for our living decks. We'll have an execute and executor. It doesn't help the Pokedex. Alright, we're done with execute. What I'm gonna do is I have enough time. I'm gonna move to the water because we can also fish. There's a Rhyhorn, which we didn't catch. We want to catch 2 of those if we can. I'm not using the bait method. I'm just going to throw the fucking Pokeball because the bait method is... They can flee on the first one anyways. So, like, it doesn't really help. And I'm going to run out of balls, so bait doesn't help me with that. If I'm getting close to running out of balls, I could try throwing a rock. Like, right now I'm low on balls, so let's throw a rock. That gives us a better chance to catch it, but it ran. Alright, I don't think I can get that without Surf. Yeah, I can't get that without Surf. So we're going to be here. And then we can use the Good Rod here for a little bit. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw a rock right away. It ran away. But that will save us on balls. And then what we're going to do is register the Good Rod. Good Rod, we'll put it up here. Because I think we can catch, with the Good Rod, I think we can catch our Psyduck, I think. A freaking Goldeen, man! We'll throw a ball on Goldeen. It shouldn't be that hard to catch, hopefully. There we go, Pokedex going up. We'll catch... I think we can get a higher level Goldeen somewhere else, so I don't think I'll catch another Goldeen here. I think, yeah, Super Rod, we can get a higher level Goldeen. Put them all in the wrong box. We cannot get a Dratini on a Good Rod, though. So, that's just how it is. Another Goldeen. even lower level. But the nice thing about it is you can fish without wasting any steps. But yeah. Oh, Poliwag, yeah. Okay, we got a Poliwag here. So, I'll pause. I'm gonna pause. Well, let's see if we got it. I'll pause YouTube until something else pops up cool. Like, I'm probably gonna catch more Poliwags, maybe. But if like a Chansey or something shows up, I'll start recording again. Okay, BRB YouTube. Okay, we got Rhyhorn. He stayed after a rock, and then he's gonna flee. Damn it, never mind. Okay, bye. BRB again. I threw a rock and he stayed though. Okay, we got a Venonat this time to show up. I'm gonna throw a ball because I don't think it's that hard to catch a Venonat. And that will be our Venonat Venomoth line done. It's gonna run, isn't it? We're gonna run out of balls soon. And then we'll go back to throwing. When I get to 5 balls, we're gonna throw rocks. Jesus Christ. Just get in the ball, dude. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Wait, did I get the Venomoth? No, it ran away. I didn't get the Venomoth. I'm just hallucinating. There we go. We got Venonat. I think our Pokedex is at about 48 now. Or close to it. 47, yeah, we didn't get the Venomoth. Alright, Venonat, go away. Let's see what our Pokedex is at. Because if we can get to 50 right here, then we can get the XP. We're at 48. Nice. So 2 more. Alright, BRB for the next one. Nice. Okay, Parasect showed up. Because we are low on balls and I already have 2 Paras, I'm gonna throw a rock. Is angry. Angry's good. If we get the angry text, it would be angry or fled. Does the rock do anything? Jesus. Okay. Okay, Rhyhorn survived a rock. He got angry. We're gonna throw a ball. We got 9 left. I'm editing out the ones where if they flee. I ran away. Okay. Okay, another one that was angry. Ball. 7 left. Didn't get it. They ran. There's gonna be a hypercut of this. Okay. Another one. Ball. 6 balls left now. Alright, we got it. So the rock method is good if you want to conserve balls, because I think we wasted like 4 balls on that. I'm not sure, but we got the Rhyhorn. Strong, but not too bright. Oh, you fucking Pokedex dick. This Pokemon can shatter even a skyscraper with its charging tackles. Tackle still does 35. I don't care how strong it is. We need 1 more, so either Venomoth. What's our Pokedex at? Not retire. Yeah, we need 1 more for item finder. So Venomoth, Parasect, and if maybe a Chansey or Kangaskha shows up. I don't know if this is the area. Every other area has a better chance for Kangaskha or Chansey, and I think Tauros too. So BRB again. Hey, this is a new encounter for us. Did I try the rock method? I think so, because we got 6 Pokeballs. Angry is good. That's what it is. If it's angry or fled at that point. So ball number 5. If we catch this one, this will complete what we need for the Pokedex for the XPL. Not XPL, just XP share. It fled. Okay. Okay, we got another one that's angry. We got 4 balls after this. There we go. We got the Pokedex complete, so we could leave now, but I'm gonna stick around until we're out of balls. Might as well, right? Because there's still, I think there's still some more we can catch in this area, but now we have 50 Pokemon for our Pokedex at least. So, all right, let's waste the last of our balls. All right, I have not ran into any other rare Pokemon except for maybe trying to catch another Rhyhorn, and I have tried, and we're 1 ball left. So I didn't throw the rock yet, so we'll see. So this might be he might run. Okay, he's angry. So this is our last ball for the Safari Zone, just to get a second Rhyhorn. All right, that was a way to end it. Last ball, we got 2 Rhyhorns. And now we Placed it in the wrong box, but it is what it is. Ding dong, you're out of Safari Balls. Your Safari game is over. We got what we needed for the Pokedex. So that's awesome. Oh. Let's register the bike back. And then let's move the the good rod up here. That way, if we don't want to register the good rod again, we can just go to the top each time. Yes, cut it down. So now we can give the gold teeth to this guy here. The warden. The warden popped in his teeth. Thanks, son. You're a real lifesaver. No one could understand a word that I said. Not a one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office even. Let me give you something for your troubles. We received HM4. Inside HM4 you'll find strength. It lets Pokemon move boulders when you're outside of battle. Oh yes, did you find the secret house in the Safari Zone? We did. Are displayed. Old Pokemon merch is displayed. Okay, so we're gonna teach strength. Strength is a pretty good HM because it's 80. So that can replace any Pokemon. It's gonna be Machamp or Golem. One of these guys has secret power. It's technically stronger, but secret power has an effect. I think strength Machamp makes sense. But we'd have to get rid of either Dig. I think Dig's gonna become Earthquake at one point. Revenge or Brick Break. I like having both of those. Actually, I think strength would be best on Golem then. Because Golem has a good plethora of moves, but he does have that normal move we can replace it with. Yeah, secret power, he's not using that. This is kind of the... Magnitude will eventually become Earthquake, but this is kind of what we're gonna build, I guess. That's Golem's moveset, essentially, I think, at this point. Alright, so now Golem has strength. I think it's nice for Machamp to have two different moves. Because one is like a very specialty, slightly weaker if we don't get hit move, kind of. So, and this is a rare candy, I think. Yes. Alright, now we got that. We got the rod. We also got Surf. Now here's the problem. I kind of like Snorlax's movesets right now, but it is what it is, Snorlax. You're our Surf user. So now we got to kind of rework how we want to do him. I think we're going to get rid of Yawn. Yawn is nice, but Rest and Snore is kind of nice to have. I might get rid of... Snore's pretty good. It's 60 base power move. Headbutt will eventually get replaced by Body Slam when we learn it. I like having Rest. I think Rest, Snore, and Sleep Talk is random. So yeah, we're going to get rid of Yawn for Surf. So we got the Surfing Snorlax now. No Water-type Pokemon on our team for now. We might have to swap out Snorlax or Golem or someone else. Probably Machamp maybe, because he doesn't have any good TMs. Probably have to swap him out for Water-type at post-game for Waterfall and stuff. Alright, so now let's go here quick. We'll fight Koga. We're gonna go here quick to get the XP share. I remember one of the aids. Have you completed the data of 50 species? I'm supposed to give you a reward. Entrusting me with XP share. Have you caught 50? Great, you have. Here you go. Received XP share. So we can give that to one Pokemon if there's... I'm not going to use it right now, but it's a good combination to have. It's a good combination to have if you want to leave your Amulet coin Pokemon in the lead, and then that can take out Pokemon fast for farming, and then you can give XP share to move around the rest of your team, kind of, you know? That's kind of how I look at it. But like, if there's a Pokemon that's not the best at taking out, like, rich ladies in the area to make money, put a Pokemon that can do it. Let's fight these guys quick. But now my team is in pretty good shape. I don't really need to use XP all. Alakazam we're gonna use, because Alakazam has Shockwave. So we'll take out these two trainers and then we'll go fight Koga. And yeah, Koga has a lot of trainers in the gym, so we'll see how it goes. Tentacool. So Psybeam or Thunder Wave works well. We'll use Shockwave. Ooh, they're actually pretty high level. I was gonna save Psybeam. We'll just heal again. We'll heal up the Pokemon Center again, so not a big deal. Psybeam has Stab, so it's more powerful than Shockwave. And that's because you're Poison type, buddy. Shelder. Now we use Shockwave for Shelder. The Psybeam's 90 base power, Shockwave's 120 because of weaknesses. Because there's sometimes where a super effective move is not as strong as your stab one because you get the 50% stab. So you get to kind of factor that in sometimes. Wait, slow down. You'll have a heart attack. And we can't surf yet because we haven't beat Koga, but we're going to beat Koga. And maybe we'll just go right to Cinnabar sometime. Just so we can do the fossil Pokemon. I forget exactly which fossil I have. Maybe I have Ammonite. Ammonite could be a good water type, but we'd have to like level them up off stream. When you get the Verse Seeker again, is that later? Is that in when you fight Gary or something? Like right now, Golem, I'm thinking of Golem when we go to Blaine's Island and we're fighting a bunch of water trainers. I think giving him XP share, so then he can gain experience without having to fight any water types. Ah, oh, Calm Mind. Man, we can really bump up the special attack on Alakazam, but I don't think there's a reason to. I think it's better just to do 2 hits. Like I said, we're not building the team to be competitive. You know, since there's not really a competitive scene on this right now. So, there we go. Water trainers are done. We're gonna start with Golem. There are some psychic trainers in Koga's gym. We'll start with Golem. Machamp even has Dig, so we could even use Machamp. But let's see who's the weakest. Actually, Gengar needs Gengar and Snorlax. Let's get Snorlax in there. Surf, it's nice to have Surf because it can hit defensive Wheezing a little bit better. And we still haven't used Charizard in a while since we got him to 36, and which works out since he does HMs. Okay, we saved. Let's fight. We got the invisible walls here. I think this is the guy that kicked my ass in Gen when I did Gen 1 Nuzlocke. I think he had like a high level Hypno. I think it was level 38. This is the one that killed my last run. That's so funny. Alright, let's see if we can take a Psychic. That's not good. That's not a good start. Maybe Yan would have been good for this guy. Maybe Yan would have been good. I think one of my only Pokemon that survived that Nuzlocke was Snorlax. Attack up? What does that do? I wish we had Body Slam because then we could get the Para. Hypno, why? Such a waste. Yeah, we'll use Snorlax until he's out of Headbutts. I guess we could also use Rest and Snore, but yeah, this guy beat my ass last time. Oh yeah, who has the Amulet Coin? We're gonna give that to Gengar. Because that was a lot of money we could have made. Wait, where's... Oh, we're in the key items. Ignore me. I know what I'm doing. Quick Claw for you. There we go. I think Amulet Coin would be good between Machamp, Alakazam, and Gengar. But yeah, if they have 2 Pokemon... I mean, I could put the Amulet Coin on Snorlax, but then he has another item I have to move around. I wish there was a faster way to move items around. But if they have 2 Pokemon, we can swap in Gengar. There we go. Like right here. We can swap in Gengar now for this. As long as it's the last Pokemon. We're actually faster than a Drowsy. Nice. One-shot it. Get out of here, Drowsy. You're not no Hypno. See, the animation for leftovers is kind of long. Let's see if it's a range. Not a range. Kadabra. Let's switch it in now. Let's switch in the Gengar now. This is a good time to do it. Oh, I'm curious to see how Shadow Punch will do. We should still be faster. Okay, good. It might be different if it was Alakazam, but you know, it is what it is. We'll get Snorlax back in. Now we got the double reward money. The jugglers seem to have a lot, so maybe we'll get 2K. And the nice thing is about doing the switch-in like that, he gets leftovers on the switch-in. That's cool. Basically almost fully healed already. Snorlax, you're slow, but you're taking them out, dude. 150, 151, that's funny. Dun, 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 dun. Ninja have a long history of something with animals? What? I missed that. That was a weird... Oh, he's a tamer. What do you got? Arbok. Arbok. Pretty high level, actually. We can get poisoned. We have the ability where we take half damage from fire and ice, but we can be poisoned. We have Surf. I forgot we have Surf. Let's see. I'm just curious. We're gonna get parried or whatever. I'm curious to see how much Surf does, because I know we don't have the best special attack. Fuck you, dude. If we get too weak from hits, at least we can't get poisoned. We'll sleep. That doesn't hurt. Okay, Surf. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, we're gonna headbutt him next. Yeah, his poison sting, he can't... Our leftovers heal the poison sting damage. Wow. Oh wow, headbutt! Headbutt doesn't kill! Even after a Surf. We'll do another one. Let's see what Bite does. About the same. And then we'll... Oh, it finishes him. Okay, cool. I was like, we could do a Surf after. 33. Give us that special. And our defense up too. I remember the Snorlax. Oh, Body Slam already? Hell yeah, dude. Body Slam has the same. It's 85. It can paralyze. It's 15 stronger than Headbutt. So 85 is essentially like 120 something base damage for us with Stab. Just crazy good. And I don't think you can learn... but I don't think a lot of Pokemon can learn Body Slam. Oh yeah, let's switch it. What was the Sand Slash? We could actually beat that one with Surf. But does he have another Pokemon? Let me see. Yeah. He has another one, so we'll switch Gengar in there. But we can actually do Surf on this. And this guy, he can crit us. But we actually have decent defense for this Gengar. So let's try Surf. Poison Sting, dude, come on. This is even less than the other one, the Arbok. Well, this is another reason that having, even though Surf is not very effective on Snorlax, Snorlax's walls are rock types and ghost types because he's normal type, so Surf can hit both of those, and Surf can actually hit one of them super effectively. Giving him Psychic would be really nice, but Surf is good. Man, this Paralyze is killing me, dude. This Paralyze is killing, but like they can't hurt us though. Like the longest fight ever made. There you go. That's some damage. Here you go. Have a Surf though. Let's see it. Double Surf. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Part of me wants to just rest now and then just do some Snore on him, but I'm just doing another Surf. Sand Attack. Oh no. This is how you beat a Snorlax. A paralyzed Snorlax Sand Attack. That's how I'd catch one. Because you make it so it misses so many times, and then it's paralyzed too on top of that. Alright, Arbok. Now we're gonna get Gengar in for the prize money and the quick KO. We'll just do a Psychic. Intimidate me, buddy. Oh no, I'm intimidated. My Psychic special attack is suffering from it. I actually think I'll keep this. I don't think I'm gonna worry about Thunderbolt. Oh shit. I don't think I have anybody that can learn Ice Beam though. Ice Beam would be nice to have. I'll punch you. Arbok survived a super effective psychic attack. That's crazy. I forgot to look at our prize money, but let's get Gengar to 33, and then we'll get Snorlax back in. Where's the walls at? I know we can go up here, right? Hold on, we can go down here. We want to fight... We can go get Koga. I want to fight all the trainers, though. So we're going to fight all the trainers, then Koga. What did you descend from? What does that mean? You descended from jugglers? I thought you were a ninja. These are pretty high level drowsy. We get stabbed, they have low defense, and super effective. Okay, good. So having a high attacking Gengar is pretty nice. Yeah, 63. Its special attack is almost double though, but its attack is not that bad. Hypno. No, I'm gonna switch. No, I'm gonna switch Snorlax in. I do. I'm having so much fun fighting with Snorlax. We have Body Slam now. We can paralyze the Hypno. I kind of want to use Rest, but no one's gotten me low enough to use Rest. And that's what I'm trying to fish for a little bit here. Now we got Body Slam, bitch. Alright, let's see how this does. You can confuse me. No the death drop. That's hot. That's hot. Snorlax parried. A level lower too. Yeah, you raise your attack, dude. You got nothing on me. Such a worthless move. It might also have headbutt too, I think. Crit. Snorlax is so cool. We'll leave Gengar in front, that way can then guarantee. Yeah, we got 2K for that. That way guarantee to get double prize money. And we want to get everyone to 34 anyways, and Gengar, that worked out. But if there's 2 Pokemon, I'll swap Snorlax in for the last one for funsies. See, Snorlax would be good for this because of... We'll do Psychic because it's defensively strong. But yeah, because it has Surf. Snorlax can take it out in 2 Surfs. Oh no, Poison Sting. Ouch. 1 point of damage. Kogas are going to be really easy with this team. It's just crazy easy because I have like 3 Mons. I can do so much damage to it. Let's get Arbok in here. We struggled a lot with Arbok. Let's not worry about it. I'm thinking about sending Snorlax in against Koga. Paralyzed still. I won't. I'll unparalyze him to make it more of a fighting chance, basically. And the cool thing is if Koga uses, like, once his Weezing comes out, I'm gonna send in Gengar. Because if he uses self-destruct, free win. That's my plan. Okay. How do we get there? How do we get the Koga down here? I can kind of see the walls. They made the walls harder to see. Did we fight that guy? I don't know if we fought that guy. Hold on, hold on. I want to make sure we fight everyone. So BRB, let me go fight that guy quick. I'm gonna save YouTube editing magic. Ooh. All right, here we are. Let's see who beat my special techniques. This is a juggler again. I like how the juggler and like the Rockstar have the same like sprite. Okay, cool. Drowsy. We're gonna Shadow Punch you to oblivion. Shadow Punch is so cool. I like a move I never use, or I don't remember ever using Shadow Punch. Like Shadow Ball for sure, but Shadow Punch, I'm like, no, that's cool. Like Gingo's going around One Punch Manning Pokemon right now. 34. All right, no reason to use Gengar now for a while. Kadabra. I was thinking about putting Golem in just to see what he could do. A stupid idea. Psychic could one-shot him even if it's not super effective. 34 Kadabra too, yeah. I will say this Snorlax has been going most of the whole gym. Paralyzed. And he doesn't give a shit. He's like, it's like I have Truant basically. And it doesn't matter. Snorlax is this, you can't do anything about him. Double recover? Okay, you deserve to die. Recover that. Insta-death. Snorlax is about to level up. Well, then we can get Alakazam in. Okay, now we can go back to Koga. So BRB. Alright, we're ready. I unparalyzed the Snorlax. He's going to be first. We're going to use Gengar for the prize money and for Wheezing in case he does self-destruct. Wahahaha! A mere child like you dares to challenge me? The very idea makes me shiver with mirth. Mirth? Is that like... Is like weird anticipation for like kicking my ass? I'm gonna look up what mirth means. I thought mirth was something in the Bible. That was like an item that was given to baby Jesus. I don't know. Mirth, amusement, high spirits, or merriment, especially when expressed through laughter. Oh, he's gonna have fun with me. Okay. I like that he used mirth then. That's cool. Old man. Very well, I shall show you the true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady doom. Sleep renders foes helpless. Is Venomoth? Is he a Venomoth in this one? Does that have sleep powder? Despair to the creeping horrors of poison-type Pokemon. This guy got some bars. I had to look up Mirth, but the rest was good. Koga's cool. Yeah, he's got a lot of Pokemon. All right, coughing. Let's start with Surf Snorlax. Since coughing has... Actually, Body Slam is... I want to see how much it does. And we're faster. Let's see how much it does. That's pretty good. Toxic. Oh no. Oh no, what am I gonna do? We're gonna rest next turn. Surf him though. We're gonna surf him now. That should fish him off. Alright. Already level 34. Wow, we might just get Alakazam in. No speed increases. Muck. Yeah, let's just get Alakazam in. Alakazam needs some. And this will turn it... No. This is a good one for Golem. This is a good one for Golem. Alakazam is going to be easy to level up. Golem's going to be tough for us. Well, let's get Golem in here. Let's get some... 39, damn. Let's get some magnitudes in here. Oh shit, minimize. We have a couple Pokemon that can hit... 9! Nice. Can hit... that have moves that always hit, so I think we should be okay. One-shotted! Fuck, you're minimized, dude. Coughing. Okay, let's switch to Alakazam now because Coughing has Levitate. I'm doing a pretty good job of leveling them up, or even giving them almost the even amount of experience between them. And then we're gonna finish off with good old Gengar. I kind of want to bait a self-destruct. You know? I want to leave Alakazam in. I'm going to see if he'll bait self-destruct. 43! Because Gengar's already at level 34, so... I'm okay splitting it. Alright, Gengar. Damn, it wasn't self-destruct. Maybe he doesn't have it in this one. Oh, smoke screen, shit. Ah, that's stupid. I'm being stupid. I wanted to heal. The death drop, nice. Dude, the smoke screen on this guy's super annoying. But you know what? I have a move that doesn't miss. Shadow Punch you. Oh, he's gonna heal him. You know what? I'm still gonna Shadow Punch you though. Let's see how well Shadow Punch does. Not good, not good. But this should put him in... Oh, we got him. GG's. GG's. It doesn't seem like the accuracy dropping moves are as good as they used to be. Hump, you have proven your worth. Here, take the soul badge. And we got 8,600. I wish I got that. See, I wish I was a real Pokemon trainer. That's a lot of money. Now that you have the soul badge, the defense of your Pokemon rises. It also lets you surf outside of battle. Ah, take this too. Receive TM06. Put TM06 in the case. Sealed with that TM lies Toxic. It is a secret technique dating back some 400 years. The Pokemon suffers more and more. If it suffers worsening damage as the battle wears on, it will surely terrorize foes. Toxic is cool and all. Can I dig out of this? Can I dig out of here? No, like, just hang in there. We can get out of here fast. Yeah, this way. I remember. I know what I'm doing. We'll go to the Pokemon Center, we'll heal, and that'll be the good stopping point for YouTube. Next time on YouTube, I think we'll go deal with... we'll do the badges in order for this run. So I think we're going to go to the Sabrina area. We're probably going to deal... We have to deal... Before we fight Sabrina, we'll have to deal with Team Rocket. And then before we fight Sabrina, we'll also fight the Fighting Gym. We're going to be fighting a lot of people in the Team Rocket area. So I might cut a lot of that out. Except when we fight the guy that gives us the key cards and stuff, so... But anyways, and then also organize my box off YouTube as well. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. We got our 5th badge. Now we're on our way to get our 6th one. A lot of trainers still to fight too in the other side. We have a lot to do still. So, bye YouTube.